All right, I'm just going to share this for a second. Let's do that. Take me 1 sec, folks, to share this, so stay with me here. If you can stay with me 1 minute, we just got a couple of people we have to do this to. Just about done here. There we go. And then let's make sure we save it to one more person here. Let's go share to a timeline. Mr. Walker, let's find him. Whoops, almost. There he is. We'll post to him as well. And one more and we'll be done. All right, and then we'll get the replays later. Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a Frankly Speaking Sports Production premiere of Bullseye. Bullseye, everything you want to know about USF sports and more. My name is Larry Frank. I am your host, and I am here tonight with my co-host, Bradley Walker. We'll bring him up right now. He should be showing up any second on the screen. Bradley, how you doing tonight, sir?
I'm doing good, Larry. How are you doing? Thanks for having me on.
Thanks for being here. Brad, I want to thank you very much for joining us. We have a great show in store tonight. We're going to talk about USF football. Brad had the opportunity. Brad writes for USF, writes a lot of different stories for a lot of different platforms. So we're going to get a lot of opinions, very well knowledgeable on the USF Bulls. But, the first thing we want to, start out with is everybody knows that the Bulls this weekend went ahead and they played Citadel. I believe it's the Citadel Bulldogs, if I'm correct. And they actually went on to win their season opener. They won 27-6. Let's start it off with this, Bradley. Before we get into the game and break down the game and break down the next game, why don't you tell me how big was this? Yes, it was Citadel, but more importantly, it was the first game under new head coach Jeff Scott. How big is that for Jeff to get that first one under his belt?
Larry, to be honest with you, I think it's huge. Again, they weren't playing a powerhouse team. This isn't a Power 5, ranked team or anything like that. But I think for what's been going on with COVID, obviously, and everything that's happening, Coach Scott, had to clean up a program that Charlie Strong left in shambles when he left last year, and for them to get off to a good start like they did, 27-6, big win for USF to start the Jeff Scott era at USF.
And you know what we're going to do, Brad? Before you and I break it down, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to show some highlights. I know we got it updated here, buddy. You're big time now with updates and videos and a little bit of everything. So let's go ahead and show some of these highlights. Then we'll talk to you about them afterwards. So let's go ahead and get this up. See if we can get it. It takes a couple of seconds to do that. And we're going to go ahead and see some highlights here for a minute.
Right up the middle, ball is loose, and the Bulls force their first turnover of 2020. Johnny on the spot for USF, Mike Hampton.
Try to go ahead and get him going in the run game.
Down by 3. First and goal. Looking for the corner. Has it. And for the first time in 2020, South Florida is on the board. Touchdown brought in by Trey Dukes. And Sales hoping for the chance to return this one. Ball through the fingertips under pressure. And this ball is a touchdown. Campbell unable to boot it away. And for USF, a little bit of good fortune on special teams. Bulls with a touchdown on their previous drive. And how about this? Off to the races, Mr. Ford. Johnny Ford will be pushed out of bounds around the 15-yard line. Looking for someone to possibly pitch it to. Instead, he'll follow his blockers, and Noah Johnson is in. The hometown kid takes things over in the red zone and puts a fresh 6 points on the board here at Ray J. Home conference opener against the Pirates of East Carolina. Bulls will start on the ground, cutting right through. Up the middle, down the sideline, one man to beat for Kelly Joyner. It'll be a first down and then some into Bulldogs territory. Again, McLeod, your starting quarterback, back in. One touchdown through the air tonight. Will he look for a big target? They'll keep it on the ground. Looking for blocking up front, and the signal is a touchdown. Into the end zone, Kelly Joyner.
Not giving them anything cheap and playing fun. Anything cheap and playing fundamentally sound football on defense.
Rainey again has the time, has the arm, and it's picked off by the Bulls, their third turnover of this opener. And what a way to put the punctuation on the first win for Jeff Scott.
All right, so I want to apologize about that. Sometimes when we do films, we go ahead and have a little difficulty with it. We'll see if we can get Bradley. Should be coming back in a minute. We'll see if he's over there still. I see his name, but I don't see his face. So we'll see if we can get Bradley Walker back in here in a minute.